In today's Weekend News Roundup, ESHS junior and senior students to return to shift system. The opening date has been pushed to October. Unite BVI to construct 14 classrooms for 300 students of the Althea Scatliffe Primary School. Stabbing at Purcell basketball court leaves one wounded, deceased in the kindergarten Bay accident identified as Joyce Orine George. The government is set to legally acquire the Toad Hall estate property for free, and attorney Myron Walwyn urges government to not move forward with that happening. Of course, residents can now provide feedback on the 2022 Emancipation Festival via a survey. All this and so much more when 284 News returns.
Yo, everything good there?
Aye. This thing got me one way that day.
What do you mean?
Ever since I hook up with this thing, can't eat, I can't sleep. This is the first thing I touch it when I reach home.
What you really? Hey, this ain't like you know.
Dad, this thing got me staying home, keeping out of trouble me.
Wow. What your name is?
Shit. I talking about my CCT life.
Don't worry about missing your favorite series, sports, news, and local programming. Come to CCT today and sign up for CCT Live to access over 80 channels. CCT Live. Bring it home.
1 month free trial turn into 5. 5 months turn into, well, you know I hustle. I watching ball. I even watching football. Dad, Nickelodeon, Paw Patrol. I am hooked. Hook, I tell you.
Welcome everybody. It's Saturday, September 3rd, 2022. I'm Ron Grant coming to you live and direct from Tortola in the Virgin Islands. I want to take this opportunity to wish each and every one of you a happy Saturday. I hope your week has been great, and also wishing you an even greater weekend. We begin this Weekend News Roundup. Police have confirmed the death of a woman following the fatal accident in the vicinity of Kindergarten Bay on Sunday, August 28, who has been identified as 57-year-old Joyce Orine George. George, 57, of Romney Park, West End, Tortola, was employed as a cook at Keto's Gazebo. The confirmation came via a statement by the Royal Virgin Islands Police Force. They said, and I quote, "The Royal Virgin Islands Police Force can confirm a fatal accident in Kindergarten Bay Sunday night as a result of a lone collision. A female driver is the victim." The police said at that time no other information was available. In addition, meanwhile, reports indicated that the now deceased was a staff member, as we mentioned, at Keto's Gazebo restaurant, which is located within the same area. The restaurant confirmed the death of the employee via their social media page, as they eloquently spoke about the impact she had on the organization. Quoting, and I said, "I am sorry to have to share the heartbreaking news that one of our Keto's family has passed away today. She was a wonderful and beautiful lady. She will be sadly missed by all. Our hearts break for her family, and from all of our family, we send condolences. We were all blessed to have shared time with her and send, of course, all this time and prayers with the family. She was a ray of sunshine every day. She is resting in everlasting peace," the restaurant shared. Officers of the criminal investigation team are investigating a stabbing incident near the Purcell basketball court, which occurred on August 30th, 2022. As a result, one male has been hospitalized and is said to be in stable condition. The Royal Virgin Islands Police Force says, of course, they are investigating the matter, and they ask anyone with information to present that at this time. Junior and senior students of the Elmore Stout High School will be returning to a shift system of learning in the coming semester after the reopening date for the newly constructed buildings of the school has been pushed back to October. Now, Education Minister, the Honorable Cherie B. De Castro, made the announcement in a statement on Friday as she updated the territory on the reopening of the schools. De Castro said the original September reopening date was affected by a number of unforeseeable setbacks stemming from delays of a number of important items.
The Elmore Stout High School, which was scheduled to be completed in time for the reopening of the 2022-2023 school year, has faced some unforeseeable setbacks, resulting in a delay of the completion of this project. More specifically, delays surrounding the arrival time of windows and doors, along with other fixtures, has led the ministry to implement a hybrid system for students for the next few weeks. Just this week, the Recovery and Development Agency received some of the windows and doors, and next week they hope to receive the balance. We are all keeping our fingers crossed that the school will be completed for October 2022.
The minister also outlined the shift system schedules that have been designed for the junior and senior students of the school.
This will be organized as follows. Students of grades 7, 10, 11, and 12 will attend face-to-face sessions every day from Monday to Friday. Students of grade 8 and 9 will attend school in a hybrid fashion on alternate weeks. Students from grade 8 and 9 will attend face-to-face sessions using the following pattern. Week 1, grade 8, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Grade 9, Thursday, Friday. Week 2, grade 9, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Grade 8, Thursday, Friday. Students and parents will be provided with a calendar to indicate the days on which they should attend face-to-face sessions. Students in junior grade levels will attend in the morning session, and senior students will attend in the afternoon sessions. The bell schedule for each session will be shared during orientation.
Unite BVI is a proud partner with the Ministry of Education, Culture, Youth Affairs, Sports in the relocation of the students and staff of the Althea Scatliffe Primary School to the Enos Adams and Francis Letson Primary Schools. Now, speaking of education, Unite BVI has agreed to financially support the infrastructural work necessary to provide a safe and functioning environment for the children who will be relocated as part of this process by meeting all development costs. The development will include the construction of 14 new classrooms between the two schools and necessary office space for the administration team. These facilities will provide the space to house over 300 students and the faculty who have been displaced by the closure of the Althea Scatliffe Primary School. Now, viewers, all construction timelines will be determined by the contractor, and the entire project will be managed by BCQS.
We are delighted to be able to play a role in securing the long-term educational needs of the territory with this development, which will provide quality classroom space for many generations of students. Unite BVI are especially grateful to our donors for making this a reality in such a short space of time, so that we can move forwards with haste and thereby also play a role in getting all students back into a quality learning environment as quickly as possible.
Unite BVI and FLOW supported the ministry with the rebuild of Block A of Gov't Flax Educational Center, the training of all teachers in Google Classroom, and with the BVI Funders Group provided over 1,000 Chromebooks for all senior high school students after the storms of 2017 and during the pandemic. We are very pleased to continue our partnership with the ministry as we advance recovery and enhance educational opportunities in the territory.
Unite BVI has 3 core areas of philanthropic work: education, community, environment, and entrepreneurship. The review proposals are in alignment with the aforementioned areas for the benefit of the territory of the Virgin Islands. Premier Dr. the Honorable Natalio D. Wheatley has revealed that the government of the Virgin Islands is well on the way to acquire the Toad Hall estate in Virgin Gorda without having to pay any money for it, after the business responsible for managing the property was struck out.
We discovered when seeking to purchase Toad Hall that it was actually owned by a company that's been struck off. The company was struck off, and therefore we actually had to go through a legal process of having Toad Hall returned to the government of the Virgin Islands without actually having to pay any money.
The Toad Hall estate is a luxury vacation villa built in the 1970s on a 5.5-acre property located within the Greater Batt National Park. The property was reported to have been damaged during the 2017 hurricane season. The government of the Virgin Islands has been trying to purchase the property over the span of several years, with things appearing to be nearly concluded in October of 2019 when Cabinet approved the purchase of the property for the reported $5.5 million. Dr. Wheatley explained that this money will no longer need to be spent because the Virgin Islands, as the registering country of the property's management company, is legally due to return the company's assets based on its situation.
And when those companies are owned, are struck off, generally they return to the government for where the company was registered. And considering it's an asset in the BVI, a legal process is ongoing right now and should be concluded shortly for that to be returned to the Virgin Islands.
Now, with this new measure, this means, of course, acquiring the property taking the place of the intended monetary purchase. The Premier was asked whether or not there would be any effort to compensate the family of the property owner who they had negotiated the purchase with and whose death was believed to be a factor in the company's struck-off. The Premier offered this response.
It seems to be a legal matter, and I'd probably just caution myself from answering. But certainly, perhaps that's something that privately I can discuss with the Minister for Environment and with the Ministry and the Attorney General's chambers.
Plans for the property, once legally under the government of the Virgin Islands ownership, included transitioning, of course, into the territory's newest national park. This process will include the construction of a headquarters of the National Parks Trust of the Virgin Islands, inclusive of a state-of-the-art visitor, of course, center, environmental education center, a gift shop, and a rooftop restaurant. The property will also be rented out as a luxury accommodation and, of course, with events. Now, viewers, there are a lot of questions that persons are raising as it pertains to this event. We see former Minister for Education and local attorney, the Honorable Myron Walwyn, insinuating really that the government should not move forward with this. He said, and I quote, "Not because you have the authority and the legal authority means you have to do that ethically." He is saying that this is wrong. In addition, many viewers, residents, and friends of the Virgin Islands has come forward stating that some in agreement and some also not in agreement. One of the questions that we have raised and seen amongst our viewers is that persons are questioning the idea of purchasing another property under the National Parks Trust when many of the facilities that are already under this National Parks Trust are not being properly accommodated. Of course, we will continue to keep you posted on this situation, but many viewers are continuing to weigh in. Viewers, we have had lots going on this entire week, and we encourage you to stay tuned to our Facebook page, our YouTube, as well as Instagram and Twitter. We thank you so much for tuning in and sticking with us for this entire week. I'm wishing you a beautiful rest of the weekend, and make sure that you continue to check out our interviews, which are going to be aired later today. Of course, we have a number of stuff going on. We're speaking to the Electricity Corporation, officials on the rising costs in electricity bills and what could be done. We're also speaking to the BVI Film Commission, so stay tuned for that interview. Reporting for 284 News, I'm Ron Grant. Do have a beautiful rest of the weekend. Bye-bye.
You value traditions. Today. You value music. You value education. Family. I love you. Service.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Love. Life. At Popular, we're committed to you and everything our community values. For the things you value the most, count on us. Popular.
So you're saying I can ask this cat any question?
The cat is connected to the computer. You just type in the question, it will read his mind. There the answer comes.
You're the man! I've been looking for this for weeks.
The wait is over! CCT Fire is here! Experience ultra-fast downloads, seamless streaming, and even more reliable connectivity on an all-new fire-blazing super-fast CCT Fiber network. CCT Fire, bring it home and upgrade today.